Hello students, so today we are back with TCA cycle. We have already described TCA cycle. Now we just revise this TCA cycle with NEET PG questions. So the questions about TCA cycle which are coming in the NEET PG. So let's go with the TCA cycle. So TCA cycle was proposed by Hans Krab in 1937. He won Nobel Prize for 1953. After that he named this TCA cycle as tricarboxylic acid cycle. Then after his name it is also known as Krab cycle, citric acid cycle. Now TCA cycle. So TCA cycle, it is a series of enzyme catalyzed reactions in which acetyl coenzyme A is oxidized to CO2. Here two molecules of CO2 are produced and acetyl molecule is oxidized to CO2 and again oxaloacetate is regenerated. So oxaloacetic acid, which is the first step, is regenerated after this. That's why it is known as cycle. It is the final common pathway of breakdown of or catabolism of carbohydrate, fat and lipid. So whatever we eat, carbohydrate, fat or lipid, ultimately they all break down into acetyl coenzyme A and then acetyl coenzyme A is oxidized to CO2. The whole process is aerobic. It requires oxygen. It is a final oxidant and also oxidant of reducing equivalent. Absence of oxygen or partial deficiency of oxygen causes total or partial inhibition of this TCA cycle. It is an amphibolic pathway because some of the steps are anabolic and some are catabolic reaction. Now TCA cycle, it is cyclic process we have seen, and it is stepwise dehydrogenation and loss of two molecules of CO2 it is completed, and oxaloacetate is reconverted. A very small catalytic amount of oxaloacetate can bring about the complete oxidation of active acetate. Enzymes are located in mitochondrial matrix. That's why, as all the mitochondrial membrane also contains respiratory chain, or it is also known as electron transport chain, where these reducing equivalents are converted into ATPs. And that's why this process, after the electron transport chain, the ATP is generated and hence it is known as oxidative phosphorylation, which produce ATP. Now pyruvate it is formed by glucose oxidation, lactic acid oxidation, deamination of and decarboxylation of oxaloacetate. But this pyruvate on the other hand is utilized to form acetyl coenzyme A by oxidative decarboxylation, forms lactic acid by reduction, forms alanine by amination, it forms malic acid to oxaloacetate, it forms oxaloacetate by carboxylation reaction. In this way this pyruvate is utilized, and this pyruvate is first utilized to form the acetyl coenzyme A, which is the first initial reactant for the TCA cycle. Now this pyruvic acid is converted into acetyl coenzyme A in presence of pyruvate dehydrogenase complex. This pyruvate dehydrogenase is an enzyme complex which contains 29 molecules of pyruvate dehydrogenase, 8 molecules of flavoprotein containing dihydrolipoyl dehydrogenase, and also 1 molecule of dihydrolipoyl transacetylase. It also requires 6 coenzymes, that is TPP, thymine pyrophosphate, lipoic acid, coenzyme A, that is pantothenic acid, FAD, that is flavin, adenine dinucleotide NAD, it is from niacin, that is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, and also magnesium ions. Now this acetyl coenzyme A, it is formed by pyruvate, by fatty acid, by ketogenic amino acid. At the same time it is utilized for oxidation, for fatty acid synthesis, for ketone body synthesis, for cholesterol synthesis, and also for steroid synthesis. In this way it is utilized. So pyruvate is converted into coenzyme A, this acetyl is converted into, it's the starting reactant for the TCA cycle. So oxaloacetate and acetyl coenzyme, the first step of TCA cycle is oxaloacetate and acetyl coenzyme, they both condense to form citrate, and coenzyme A is removed, and the enzyme in presence of the enzyme is citrate synthase, and this is irreversible reaction, and here there is no generation of ATP. So here oxaloacetate is 4 carbon compound and acetyl coenzyme is 2 carbon compound, they both combine to form 6 carbon citrate. This 6 carbon citrate now in presence of aconitase enzyme is converted into isocitrate, and this isocitrate is the isomeric form of citrate, and it is this step is inhibited by fluoroacetate. Now this isocitrate is converted into oxalosuccinic acid and then into alpha ketoglutarate, and the enzyme is isocitrate dehydrogenase. This isocitrate dehydrogenase is responsible for decarboxylation. So here one molecule of CO2 is removed. So we have already learned that in TCA cycle 2 CO2 are removed. So here in this step 1 CO2 is removed and the reaction is reversible reaction, and it also requires magnesium ions or manganese ions, and here this NADH is generated, that this NADH goes into the electron transport chain where it synthesizes ATP. Then this alpha ketoglutarate is converted into succinyl coenzyme A. Here coenzyme A is added, and one again the another molecule of CO2 is removed here. So in this way 2 molecules are removed. Now succinyl coenzyme A, that is the 4 carbon compound, alpha ketoglutarate is 5 carbon compound, it is converted into 4 carbon compound and 2 CO2s are released, and here again NADH is formed, which by oxidative phosphorylase synthesizes ATP. Then this succinyl coenzyme A is converted into succinyl, and here GTP is released, that is equivalent to ATP, and enzyme it is succinate thiokinase. This succinate is then converted into fumarate, and here it is in presence of succinate dehydrogenase, and here FADH2 is produced, which then goes into an electron transport chain and produces ATP. This fumarate is then converted into a malate in presence of fumarase enzyme. It is catalyzed by fumarase enzyme and it is by addition of water. This malate is then converted into last, that is oxaloacetate in presence of malate dehydrogenase enzyme. Here also NADH is synthesized. This NADH produces ATP by oxidative phosphorylation, and this oxaloacetate which is regenerated is then enters into TCA cycle again. Now this TCA cycle is known as amphibolic pathway because there are few reactions which are anabolic and few reactions which are catabolic. The catabolic reaction is only that acetyl coenzyme A breaks into 2 CO2 molecules and energy is released. Anabolic reaction, it helps in the synthesis of glucose, it is also helps in synthesis of fatty acid, it synthesizes non-essential amino acid, it synthesizes cholesterol and steroid, it also helps in it also synthesizes heme and in formation of acetoacetyl coenzyme A, that is in ketone body, so it helps synthesize ketone body. Even there are many amino acids are synthesized by the intermediates of this TCA cycle, that is pyruvate synthesizes glycine, alanine, serine, cysteine and threonine, hydroxyproline and tryptophan, whereas alpha ketoglutarate synthesizes arginine, histidine and glutamic acid and proline. Fumarate synthesizes phenylalanine and tyrosine. Succinyl coenzyme A synthesizes valine, methionine and isoleucine. That's why there are few reactions which are anabolic, and catabolic reaction is the synthesis of 2 carbon CO2 molecule into acetyl molecule is breaks out into 2. This is the complete cycle. You can see the first reaction in presence of citrate synthase, second it is in presence of aconitase which synthesizes the isocitrate. These 2 reactions are in same enzyme, and here you can see water is removed and it is regulated here, it is inhibited by fluoroacetate. In the same way the isocitrate dehydrogenase is the enzyme here, isocitrate dehydrogenase enzyme. This is then it is alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase enzyme, which is again inhibited by arsenite. And here and in the this step you can see two molecules of CO2 are released, and in this way the complete cycle takes place and 4 carbon oxaloacetate is synthesized. Then regulation, the TCA cycle is regulated by 3 key enzymes, that is citrate synthase, isocitrate dehydrogenase and alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase. And you can see the regulation. So the first citrate synthase enzyme, it is negatively, that is it is inhibited by ATP, NADH, succinyl coenzyme A, fatty acid coenzyme A, fatty acyl coenzyme A derivatives, and it is stimulated by ADP. Then isocitrate dehydrogenase enzyme, it is inhibited by NADH and ATP. It is stimulated by ADP and calcium ions. Then alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase, it is inhibited by ATP, GTP, NADH and succinyl coenzyme A, whereas calcium is stimulating this enzyme. Then metabolic defects related to TCA cycle, they are pyruvate dehydrogenase enzyme, it converts pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A, lactic acidosis, neurological disorders, these are the abnormalities, that is due to deficiency of pyruvate dehydrogenase, due to deficiency of enzyme acyl coenzyme A dehydrogenase, organic aciduria, glutaric aciduria, acidosis, hypoglycemia, electron flow from FAD to coenzyme Q is affected. Then pyruvate carboxylase, which converts pyruvate into oxaloacetate. It is oxaloacetate is needed for the sparkling TCA cycle, is deficient, then lactic acidosis, hyperammonemia and hyperalaninemia are produced. Then there are some vitamins which are very important in TCA cycle. They are riboflavin, as we have seen FAD is synthesized from FAD is the coenzyme form of riboflavin. Niacin, it is important, it is NAD is synthesized from this, and thymine pyrophosphate, it is from thymine. Lipoic acid is also an important coenzyme for alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase. Pantothenic acid, it is coenzyme A, which is needed at 2 or 3 places in the TCA cycle. It is a cofactor attached to carboxylic acid residue as a coacetyl coenzyme A and succinyl coenzyme A. Now we come to the NEET PG questions. So question number 1, which was in AIMS 2018 May. The question is, fluoride release from the fluoroacetate inhibit which metabolic pathway in cancer metabolism? The citric acid cycle, A choice, B is glycolytic pathway, C is oxidative phosphorylation and D is electron transport chain, whereas the answer is citric acid cycle. Then the second question, which was in AIMS 2017, an example of anaplerotic reaction is pyruvate to acetate, pyruvate to oxaloacetate, pyruvate to lactate, pyruvate to acetyl coenzyme A, and the answer is pyruvate to oxaloacetate. Then the third question, which was in AIMS 2017, a chronic alcoholic have low energy production because of thiamine deficiency, as it is acting as a cofactor for alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase and pyruvate dehydrogenase, or it is acting as a cofactor for transketolase in pentose phosphate pathway. It interferes with energy production from amino acid. It acts as cofactor for oxidation reaction, and the answer is A, that is it is acting as a cofactor for alpha ketoglutarate dehydrogenase and pyruvate dehydrogenase. Now the next question, which was in AIMS 2016, and the question is, all of the following amino acid forms acetyl coenzyme A via pyruvate dehydrogenase except glycine, tyrosine, hydroxyproline and alanine. and the answer is tyrosine. Then the next question, it was in AIMS 2016 November. A child ingested cyanide and rushed to the emergency room. Which of the following citric acid cycle is inhibited at the earliest? The choice is citrate synthase, aconitase, acetyl coenzyme A production, NAD plus donor, and the answer is NAD plus donor. Now the NEET PG question, it was in AIMS May 2014. Which of the following is not an intermediate in TCA cycle? Acetyl coenzyme A, citrate, succinyl coenzyme A, alpha ketoglutarate, and the answer is acetyl coenzyme A. Now the question which was in AIMS November 2010, and the question is, which of the following substance binds to coenzyme A and condenses oxaloacetate to inhibit the TCA cycle? The choice is malonate, arsenite, fluoroacetate, and fumarate, and the answer is fluoroacetate. Then next, the question was in AIMS May 2007, and the question is, first substrate of Krebs cycle is oxaloacetate, acetyl coenzyme A, pyruvate, and lipoprotein, and the answer is oxaloacetate. Then the question was in PGI June 2009, and hyperammonemia inhibits TCA cycle by depleting oxaloacetate, alpha ketoglutarate, succinyl coenzyme A, and fumarate, and the answer is alpha ketoglutarate B. Now the question was in Zipmer May 2015. Which of the following is true about Krebs cycle? Pyruvate condense with oxaloacetate to form citrate. Alpha ketoglutarate is a 5-carbon compound. Oxidative phosphorylation occurs in cytoplasm only. Krebs cycle can operate in anaerobic condition, and the answer is alpha ketoglutarate is a 5-carbon compound. Now the question was in Central Institute exam May 2017. The question is, in which step of TCA cycle ATP is generated? Succinate dehydrogenase, succinate thiokinase, fumarase, and malate dehydrogenase, and the answer is succinate thiokinase. Thank you very much. So please like, share, and subscribe.